Good morning, or good evening, or whatever time it is. Welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV music stream. I'm just finishing up the final messages, and then it's time to embark on today's adventure and listen to some more music. I would say enjoy the scenery, but I still have my rolls down. As you've probably heard, it's still pretty hot over here in Europe. Still pretty hot and dry. And therefore I'm trying to create shade inside the apartment as early as possible. So I think that looks good. Now all I have to set up is the camera, which looks a little bit dark because I closed the blinds in here as well. I think that should be okay. Okay. There we go. Which means let's switch it up. And there we are. Hello, good morning, welcome to the stream. For those that are here the first time, every week I'm going through all the amazing new cover tracks that have been created and uploaded to YouTube and other social media networks, and listen to them, give my feedback, while I play Final Fantasy XIV in the background. Very chill, very just some easy tasks that I'm doing while listening and enjoying the really amazing music that people created throughout the week. Sometimes I'm gonna go a few weeks back if there are a lot of tracks I have to catch up, or if there were not many tracks this week submitted. Depends on the week. This week I have quite a nice spread of tracks. I don't really have to go back, although there will be one special case, and I will explain when it happens later. Usually I start with some news, if there are news. I mean Final Fantasy XIV music related news. I always have to say this correctly. There are no music related news. However, I do have one thing that I have finally added to the Hunt website. It's been a while, but finally I managed to add this actually, I made it in a few hours, or not even a few hours. It was done much quicker than that. On the front page I always had this small stats area over here, where you can see I already have 999 tracks and videos on the website. So today I will add the 1000th track, although I now have added a more stats link here that will give you a bit more information about how all these things are intertwined. In terms of channels, we are at 410 artists and 6 official channels that are from Square Enix, from Final Fantasy channel I think is there, the Square Enix music channel, Final Fantasy XIV channel, and some of the artists, the official ones. So that's 6 official channels. In terms of videos, yes, it's 999 in total, but it's 931 covers and 68 official music videos. So once this one reaches 1000, that's when we can really celebrate. And we will reach it in a few weeks, so it's not too far away actually. Also, I have added the top 10 most covered tracks, or at least the most covered tracks on the website that you can find. And I was always curious which one would be on top. Is it Give It All or Be My Honey? Now we know it's Give It All. Currently with 46 covers. Followed closely still with Be My Honey with currently 41. That will change after today. That's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, then it's actually quite a big cap to Bygone Serenity. Which also surprised me that this one is higher up compared to Close and Distance, or even Athena, the Tireless One, which I thought would be much higher, but I mean, still 19 covers of Athena, the Tireless One. And I only loaded the 10 value, top 10. Maybe there are more that have 15 covers. I did not make the script well enough to showcase that. Also, I have 2 with 20, but they are ranked with 6 and 7, so it's in the 15 as well with 9 and 10, so there is still some things I can actually improve in here, or on here, on this list. But at least gives you a nice overview which tracks are the most popular to cover. And obviously you can then, if you want to cover Give It All yourself, just click here and it will take you to the page with Give It All, who made it, on which album it's featured, the lyrics, if you want to sing it yourself. Here are all the different covers. And then we have the other versions of the track, the band version of Give It All, which we have an official video for. And then the orchestral arrangement of Give It All, which has a few different lyrics, or a slightly altered lyric for the orchestral version. And that's it for the unofficial news, I should say. So then let's get this started. Gonna have to get some stuff ready over here. That's good. Now for today, I thought about what to do. You can see over my head here. Actually, I have to go here. There we go. I still need one more orchestration roll before I have all of them that are currently available in game. However, that one, that single one that is missing right now, it should be over here if I'm not mistaken. In others, yeah. Battle 2 from Final Fantasy 3 is tied to Blue Mage, a Blue Mage quest. I have to defeat the highest masked carnival in Ul'dah, and I just simply don't have the spells, and getting these spells is very, not difficult, but tiresome. So that one will take a long time to do, and I don't really want to do the spell getting during the streams, during the music streams at least, because it's just a lot of writing, a lot of talking with other people to get the spells done and so on. That's not really nice to enjoy listening to music. And also the actual battle itself is, well, not extremely difficult. I still need a lot of my attention on the battle, and then I won't really be able to listen to music. So I will reserve that one for my own time. But other than that, you can see I'm not cheating. They are all done here. Go through. All of them are registered until the next patch will arrive, because I am pretty sure with 7.56 and the second part of the MSQ we will get more music. With Beastmaster we will get more music, and there are also 3 new tracks that are tied to the new Gold Saucer event that will come with 7.58 if I'm not mistaken. So there are still more orchestral roles to come until Evercold is here, and my goal still stands. I want all of the scrolls before Evercold lands, so that I'm once again fully done with the orchestral role. I did manage to do it once, I think before or during Shadowbringers, I'm not entirely sure when it was, that I managed to get all of them. And it's time to do this again, so that's just a tiny goal for me personally. But that means for today I will be doing more maps. I already have one open, right here in Yaktel. And after the maps I will also do the Allied Society quest finale. I have not seen any spoilers, luckily, of that one, so I don't know what it will entail. Probably just one, or I think it's 2 small quests to do, and that will give me a nice emote as a reward. I'm looking forward to that one. So, first one is loaded up here, and it should be on this side. Yeah, it's the one on top right. Which is the stupidest one, because every point here is probably the same distance away. So let's go to Tural, it's the easiest. From the dirigible over, I think that's the fastest one to do. And here touring Tural. That's the quest later. Here we go. And now, let's turn in-game music completely off so that we can enjoy the cover tracks. And the first one is already up and loaded. And actually, as I mentioned, usually I have the tracks open on YouTube, but I'm searching the whole web for new cover tracks, and this one I found by chance over on Twitter. Neath Dark Waters by Motifyu. So let's listen to that one as our first entry for today. Let's go. Not the full track, sadly, as there is a limit on how long a track can be on Twitter or a video. Yeah, Motifyu always often playing in malls and recording it right there. Without any scores, by the way. Really amazing feat. Very beautiful. Sadly, it's just a tiny preview of the track. But truly magnificently done once again by Motifyu. Hopefully that preview will one day come or be uploaded to YouTube as the full video, and obviously I will showcase it then once again, very, very gladly. And now we will head over to YouTube for the rest of the stream, for the rest of the tracks. The first one, I have to adjust the volume here slightly. First one is a new entry. I'm still surprised that I can still find new channels. And I'm really glad that I can still find new channels that make or upload music, cover tracks to Final Fantasy 14. We have 123 Eldest, who has made a piano transcription of Serenity. And it's played to a piano VST, so we can enjoy this transcription. So I've subscribed, I'm gonna like that one right away. I have briefly listened to that one, but now I will listen to the full track for the first time. So here we go, 123 Eldest with Serenity. Track from the Black Shroud. Really taking the time on these first few notes and chords, letting them ring and shine, and oh, that bass note there. Ooh. Also some very interesting additions. The arrangement from the upper to lower register, the switches between, really interestingly done. And yeah, if you're playing piano or any other instrument, you can just play along to what you can see on screen. I got an Oolong and an alpaca here. Interesting first floor. Now yeah, getting some speed in there. We go into the second melody. Building up dynamic again. It was a very nice swell, but right back down. Not staying in a very loud space for too long. Now the melody I think not everybody knows. I always miss this melody here from a lot of recordings. Ooh, that was nicely resolved there. And the bridge back into the beginning. Or the ending, depending on the order. Those beautiful bass notes. Ooh, an octave down. Beautifully done. Really, really nice rendition of Serenity. As you can see, I got kicked out of the treasure dungeon, but that's totally fine because I had the other two gold bosses in there to give me some nice rewards. Next one I already mentioned, that Be My Honey. The number of tracks will change on the website because here we have a new cover of Be My Honey by Misty Lyris. And I think it's a new entry, but I prematurely subscribed to them before the stream already. So anyway, here we go. Be My Honey, Misty Lyris. gorgeous art, too. I've not listened to this one yet, by the way. Ooh, that's nice phrasing there. Oh, that was very rocky there. Backup track. That's so high, but very well done. Ooh, love the strings. Now the more spoken part.
My wings are humming, honey, stay a little while. With just a pinch you'll be delighted and beguiled. I'm not your baby doll, but I can make you smile.
That's a love attitude.
Sweetie, I'll drive you wild. My heart is pure as lace and laced with purest pride. My feels are wildflowers baking for your eyes. My lips are poison and waiting to collide. Come play with me, darling, you'll be surprised.
Very well done. Great attitude, great personality. Not an easy feat to do, to make it unique.
I love to outshine the stars in the sky. I love to see my name painted in lights. To win your love, I will do just anything.
And very clear pronunciation. 2. Beautifully done. Really amazing cover of Be My Honey. I'm looking forward to many, many more covers. Sadly, no new portal, but that's okay. I have more maps that I can burn through. Let's open the next one real quick, and then we will listen to RomiMusica FFXIV Bart Perform channel with Wayward Daughter. Let's go. First bar performance for today, or of today. You can tell that one was, or is definitely done with a program that will play the track for you. It's not played live, so to speak. So it's all in the arrangement of the track. It's very interestingly arranged, with the bass handling both from a bass melody to the rhythm section. And also a counter melody from time to time. So that's, yeah. Very interesting use of that bass line in there to give it 3 distinct functions in the arrangement. Very nicely done. And I think it's still okay on the camera. I always have to check, because it seems there actually are some clouds today in front of the sun. So it is tempting to open up the blinds and let some more light in. But that would mean that the temperature in here will rise pretty quickly once the sun is back out. So I have to stay away from opening the blinds. Sadly. I think it's still okay. It looks a bit dark on the camera, and I apologize for that, but I don't really want it to get too hot in here, because it definitely will in the afternoon hours. For the next track, I'm glad I found this one, because it once again did not show up on any of my search results. I will come to the search results later, how I looking for new tracks throughout the week. But luckily I have subscribed to Madol, and therefore it popped up in my subscription list that they have uploaded a new track. It's the open box, the Shisui of the Violet Tides theme. Here we have a piano cover of it. Let's go right in. And with that additional slight strings on the higher notes. That just fits so perfectly. Very heavy and wild. Or not wild, but very heavy start with a lot of chords. Or a lot of notes. Let's say it that way. It sounds big right from the beginning. And it's already over. That was quick. Quick and really gorgeous. Well done. Didn't expect to be over that quickly. But very well done. Really nice cover. Next on my list we have Coffee Break. Performed by Mitzhi de Kun. I did try to pronounce it yesterday when I made the list for today. Mitsuhide Kun. There we go. I think that's a bit more closer to what it should sound like. I'm still learning Japanese. Please give me a... Or actually, no. Tell me in the comments how well it sounds so far. I'm really trying my best to learn Japanese with the little time that I have, because I really want to speak it. I want to go there and I want to speak with the people there. So, with people that speak Japanese, I should say that much. Speak and write in Japanese, which is another difficult thing. Writing and reading. But here we have Mitsure-kun with, again, Coffee Break. As, I think it's another bar performance. Yes, another bar performance, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, not quite sure. I did think quickly listening to this one, but I'm not sure, actually. Let's just start. Enough talk and guess work. It's better to just listen to it. Let's go. But yeah, it is bar performance. There we go. I am on maximum volume already. I mean, this is such a nice, fun melody. Fun and relaxing at the same time, somehow. This is one gorgeous arrangement of this track. Nice video too. Taking out some speed here. Gorgeous drumming of the melody. Very nicely resolved. Thank you for this beautiful Bart performance cover of Coffee Break. And I managed to get to the second platform. So I'm one further in than last time. That's nice, too. And we continue with more Bart performances. I have quite a lot today, which I'm happy about. Today is Bart Performance Day. And that one is adjacent to Final Fantasy XIV. It's Clash on the Big Bridge. Which is part of Final Fantasy XIV. It is in the game, but this one specifically here is from Final Fantasy V. That version, but I'm still gonna listen to it here. It still fits right in. A cover by Ariq and Aria of the Qalli and Lizard's Dooting that came together to create this track here. And by the way, once again, sorry for any mispronunciations of names. I'm trying my best to say them, but sometimes I mess things up, so please let me know if I said your name wrong and I will try my best to correct it. But here we go, Clash on the Big Bridge. Very dense arrangement, especially from drums there. Nice break, especially the drums and the bass are giving everything here. Actually, the low guitar sound, probably not the bass. Ooh, interesting phrasing. To go back up. And we get a free or a fake out cover, a fake out door. That was quite the run on the piano there. Again, going up with the melody, interesting take. I like it. Making it their own. Very wild arrangement. I like it, I'm just vibing, listening to it, enjoying the ride it takes me on. That really fits with this battle here. Now the symbols really started to shine there. That was a fun ending. That was a really fun one towards the end here. Really nicely done. Thank you very much for another gorgeous arrangement and performance. And by the way, if you are watching the fights in the background, I'm really messing up today with the rotation. I don't know, I'm just still pretty tired from the week, I guess. I'm really messing up on my button presses, but it's okay. It's not too difficult of a challenge here. And if they defeat me because I mess up, then that's totally on me. I mean, this content is made for multiple people and I'm trying it solo. So, or I'm not trying it solo, I'm doing it solo. So mess up actually is completely normal in that regard. Weird that it can be done solo. That's actually, I think, more the case here. Next one, I'm once again sorry it takes me so long to get to all these tracks, by the way, because they were released quite a few days ago and I just didn't have the time to listen to them sooner. It has been a really busy week here. That's also probably the case why I'm so tired. It wasn't a hard week, it was just very, very busy. I was always on the run doing stuff, be it at work or off work. So I didn't really have time to listen to many of these cover tracks. Which I'm also glad that I have reserved this time here at the end of the week to listen to all of these tracks so that I can enjoy them, listen to them fully. And next on the list we have Husky by the Geek once again with a track from Final Fantasy VI, The Fierce Battle, the theme from the Warring Triad, so it's still connected to Final Fantasy XIV, but actually it's from Final Fantasy VI. Now, it just got booted out, so I'm quickly gonna grab more maps, but also gonna restart the camera real quick, because after roughly an hour, the camera usually goes out of sync with the audio, or it will start to drift out of sync, and restarting the camera will help to change that or get it back in sync. Yeah, still pretty bright outside. Or it is bright outside and I shouldn't really open the blinds. Should be still okay. And now for some new music. As I said, Husky by the Geek, The Fierce Battle. Let's go. Ah, those chords right away. It has something from Phantom of the Opera, not gonna lie. It reminded me about it. Husky mentioned that he will go, but he's currently looking at some older tracks that he didn't do yet, especially from the Heavensward time, where this one also is from. So we can expect a few more from that time period to resurface in the near future. Most probably. Those some crazy runs there. Crazy melody and melody runs and guitar riffs. I love this low melody. Here we go. Ooh, that's nice. And cheeky little melody from the battle theme at the end there. Very well done. Thank you for another amazing cover, Husky. I mean, he's a wizard, and not just how he arranges stuff, it's more how quickly he arranges these things. I admire him for his dedication that he puts on display. Really well done. And now with this next track, I want to mention how I am looking for new tracks throughout the week. I have a couple of search queries that I frequent, and sometimes I do limit them to just show me what was new throughout this week, so that the results are a bit more in favor of new tracks, of new channels, because if otherwise it will only showcase what is most popular, or at least what the algorithm thinks I should see. I mean, that's always the case. It always shows me only the things that the algorithm thinks I should watch, because those are probably the ones that give the companies the most money if I watch them. So I do limit them sometimes, or a lot of times, to just show me the newest from this week or from this day. If I go twice or every other day, then that's actually quite a nice way to find new tracks or new artists, especially. This one here specifically, I knew that I have set, and I checked it afterwards again, I did set the range to show me only new tracks that got released this week. And I added this one to my list because I thought, hey, he made a new track. Joshua Taipale, sorry, made a new cover after quite a while, a new Final Fantasy XIV cover. Only when I started adding it into the list, I noticed, oh wait, that track is from 2020, 6 years ago. why did that one show up in my search results? And then I thought, okay, if YouTube wants me to play this track to you, then let's add this one to the list for this week. But again, I am trying my best to search new tracks, search new covers. Sadly, I'm missing a lot of them because the algorithms just don't want to show them to me, which means if you know of new tracks, if you know artists that I've never featured here before, please let me know in the comments, please let me know on the Discord, and I will gladly add them to my list so that I won't miss them next time when they upload something new. Because, prime example here, right now, the algorithm just does what it wants to do, and it showcases things that shouldn't even be in the results. But I gladly play this one here. I have not played it yet. Oblivion, again by Joshua Taipale, featuring Isabel Amponin on the vocals. Let's go. Ooh, that was nice. Ah, interesting. That's a different key to the original, I think. That's higher than I remember. Gives it a much more uplifting feeling. Or at least it somehow sounds brighter than what I'm used to. Interesting to add the lyrics from the Eden fight in there too. That was a nice break. Nice fake out. I'm just vibing with this track. Don't really know what else to say. It's just so well done. So uplifting and bright. Now we have a keychain. A key change. Two different. And back. That was interesting there. I mean, it's the same change in the original, so as in there is also a key change there. Very well done. That was a great cover. I'm glad I managed to. Actually, I'm glad it got showcased. But I mean, when I saw the name Joshua Taipale, I knew I had to add it. I knew it would be great because I know the artist very well. So having a track of him in here, I kind of expected it to be great, and it was really amazing. Thank you very, very much. Now back to some more current tracks, or current recently uploaded tracks. That's what I want to say. We have another new entry. KynyOnline. Again, sorry for mispronouncing name. A male cover of Give It All. I have quickly listened to this one because of the music, which sound familiar. The track, actually the backup track, comes from KynyOnline, and I have featured that one before on stream already, so the track will maybe sound familiar, the music itself, but the voice is new on top. So we go, Give It All. Which means it will be the same amount on top 10 as it was before. Give It All will stay on top, while Be My Honey will still be second place. For now at least.
Tonight our city bleed red, blue and green.
Nice.
As I walk in the dark unseen.
Interesting.
Yet like the greatest sky is draped in the
What's it called? Glissando in there. Combining one note with the other. The voice has a nice timbre. Deceptive, it sounds deep, but it's actually pretty high.
This phantom in my mirror staring back, I realize that girl is gone. She's gone, she's gone, I'm gone. Every mountain made it to the top. I had it all, or so I thought.
Now they're really it's going even higher now.
Found the price too high. The clock is ticking, counting down to naught. I'm out of time, but it won't stop. I'll bet my life before it's lost. That final line I'll cross. There ain't no going back, no going back, no going back.
Sounds very nice and vulnerable.
What line left here inside? I'll suffocate if that's what it takes. Oh, and those who dare to cast me aside or turn their back and leave me to die. You can try, come try, but I will survive.
Really well done. Yes, it has such a feeling, yeah. I think this track, it is very difficult for not just male voice, even for female voice. I know a few people that tried to cover it, but failed in the chorus because it's so incredibly high, this track.
Made up my mind, now the heart's demanding.
And the way it was done here is actually really genius.
Think tonight,
To take away from the strength, make it vulnerable. At least it sounded vulnerable, the chorus, the beginning.
to me, I've gotta believe you set me free.
Interesting way to phrase that part. Almost making it a shouting part.
Tonight my circle finally comes complete.
No need to apologize.
From the dark,
No need to apologize if you don't write much. I'm glad you're listening to the music with me.
music swelling crowd is chanting, and for this moment fears an afterthought. It's gone, all gone. I look out through the crowd and there I see 1,000 little girls, all me. I've turned the table, yeah, I'm fighting back. I'll bring the lightning now. It's on, it's on, it's on. You're gone. Climbed every mountain, made it to the top. I had it all or so I thought. Traded tomorrow for a lie and found the price too high. The clock is ticking, counting down to naught. I'm out of time, but it won't stop. I'll bet my life.
Struggling slightly with the timing.
That final line.
Probably because this track is very
No going back, no going
a lot slower than the original.
going back now. What light left there inside? I'll suffocate if that's what it takes. Oh, and those who dare to cast me aside turn their back and leave me to die. You can try, come try, but I will survive.
Ooh, that was very well done. Really enjoyed that run of the chorus.
Look in my eyes, yeah, I know you'll understand. Made up my mind, now there ain't no going back.
Very straight voice.
Now my heart's demanding, ready to fight till there's one left.
As in, there's no vibrato in there or nothing, just straight tones.
You're gonna give it all to me,
Except when he actually adds the
to me, to me.
connection to the next on purpose.
You'll set me free.
Is that the glissando to the next one? Or very straight tones and no vibrato in there at all. Just very straight, nice tones from beginning to end. Yeah, really well done. I did enjoy that one a lot. And I'm looking forward to more covers, please. You didn't have to start with such a difficult one. Because that one, Give It All, is a very difficult track to start. That means if there are some easier tracks to follow, they will sound even better, and I'm looking forward to it. I have a few more on my list for today. Next we have one that I once again have to apologize that I didn't get the chance to listen to it earlier. But now I have the time to do it. It's another try at the Evercold extended trailer. As a Bard performance, this time performed by Happy Tunes Shiva. I think they also did the teaser trailer before, and now it's the extended teaser trailer, so we can be sure to see the full trailer as well once it is out after the FanFest in Tokyo. But for now, the extended teaser trailer as a Bard performance. Let's go. The new melody of the piano here with a guitar, interesting. Really liking how this theme evolved from the teaser to the extended teaser trailer. I can't wait to hear the full one later. Slowly bringing in the main melody. The more battle theme part. A lot of spoken words again that we still cannot really hear what Jason Miller is saying there. I'm also waiting for the lyrics really badly. Bright melody. Which sounds like Amanda Aiken once again. Managed to sing that part, or did sing that part. And the new city, the new job here, which by the way has another female voice in the back. Also very difficult to listen to, and few words that I can make out sound actually incredibly ominous. There's something going on with that second female voice in this part here that just is slightly unsettling. And I'm waiting for the full track to maybe make it out a bit more. So you can expect another female antagonist somewhere. Maybe it's Halmerud's line there. That was a nicely arranged ending. A nice grungy ending. I mean, Happy Tunes Shiva knows how to manipulate the sounds to make them work with their vision. And I can't help it that ending that we have right now of the extended teaser trailer is just, it sounds like a Bond theme to me. Like the ending to a Bond theme. Which I love. Don't get me wrong, I love it. Just instantly reminds me of a Bond theme. Very well done. Thank you very much, Happy Tunes Shiva, for another great cover. Now this next track, I almost did not click on that one because of the thumbnail that didn't, or that looked slightly weird, at least to me. But I'm glad I pressed on it, because after hearing the first few notes I noticed, oh wait, that's actually quite nice. And rare to get a live performance of tracks. We have Right the Rhythm here from the Kiasu Toripretto. And apparently it's on the Real C Session Volume 10, so I guess they have quite a lot of these tracks already out there, and I'm glad I found them. I've already subscribed, and I will go through the entire catalog to see what else they have covered. For now, the first one that we will do is Right the Rhythm, released 1 day ago, so glad I managed to find that one for today. Let's go, live performance, always nice to hear. That's as far as I've heard. From now on, it's completely new to me. Ooh. Interesting guitar pedals used here to make a wah-wah sound. Oh. With the flute. Now saxophone. I mean, that's groovy. And the drummer doesn't want to be left out. And some special effects in there, special sounds. quite lost for words because it's just funky and groovy. I'm just enjoying the great performance. Second guitar in there somehow, or somewhere. Not somehow, somewhere. Doing another melody in the background. Building up again for the chorus. Sadly no portal, but that's okay. I love this part here. Just basically just some jam session over the chords. That was nice. Very well done. And I'm looking forward to many more tracks. Now that I have found them, I will add more tracks to the list to listen to in the coming weeks, because there are more tracks that I really would like to listen to and feature. Very well done. I did get another map here, so I'm gonna do at least one more, because I also have a couple more tracks to listen to this week. Before then doing the Allied Society quest to finish off. Now, the next one here, sodaorat. I featured him many times before, and currently still on his mission to make piano covers of all of the tracks, I guess, that exist in Final Fantasy XIV. Currently is in the Stormblood area, or the Stormblood CD, going through one by one. And that's a big issue, because I personally really enjoy the Stormblood themes, and I told myself I'm gonna do just one track per channel per week, but sodaorat is uploading roughly one track a day, meaning I have to be very selective with which one I want to feature. Unless, of course, I break my own rules, which I could do easily, but that would be, I think, unfair to the other people, the other channels. So I picked one this week that I really wanted to hear from him. I mean, I want to hear a lot of tracks, but I guess this one is the one I wanted to hear the most. So that's the one we will get. It's Old Wounds, the track that plays at night, or during nighttime in the locks. Let's go. Original by Soken. Piano version arranged by Keiko. And now hear the rendition of it by Sodaorat. Or his arrangement of Old Wounds. I picked this one because it is already a piano track in-game. And I know how good he is on the piano, I just wanted to hear that one specifically. Oh, that was very well done. Slow down. Slowing it down again slightly. Ooh, really nice and light play here. Back to the beginning of the track. Beautifully done. And just because I will feature these tracks here on stream, I will shout it out that you can buy these scores that sodaorat makes over on MyMusic is the website. Links will always be in the description below on his tracks. So you can, if you want to play it yourself, you can buy these scores and give it a try. And I managed to get into another dungeon. Luckily, that will be the final dungeon because I have one more track to listen to. Athena, the Tireless One. As another note block cover in Minecraft, or recreated in Minecraft, so that's quite the crossover here. I have featured one already before, but that was a Final Fantasy XI track. Now we have a Final Fantasy XIV track. I am looking forward to how that one will sound. Done by the channel Kyukoku Tawawa. Again, sorry for mispronouncing the name. I'm trying my best here. Let's go, Athena, the Tireless One. Interesting intro here. Oh, okay, they actually recreated that image in Minecraft already. No idea how difficult it is, but it's really impressive. Maybe just a script that you can use to create these, but even then. They were limited with the amount of sounds they can make at once. As the prelude theme isn't fully complete here, but they managed to make it sound amazing with the limitations. Oh, that's groovy. Minimalistic and again really nice groove. Almost has an EDM vibe. I hope they managed to do the second melody as well, the Pandemonium melody. Or well, Pandemonium, the Hipstic Leones melody. Kind of want to hear it in this style as well. Now we have the full, almost the full. Sometimes we have it the full arpeggio of the prelude. There we go. That slaps. And back into the main chorus. I really enjoy these arrangements. They have so much character and are so unique. And sadly, already over. I really like that one. Thank you very much. I'm glad, looking forward to many, many more tracks like this. Hopefully. And with that, those were all of the tracks that I had prepared for today that got released this week, or in case of the Oblivion, quite a few years ago, because YouTube decided I have to showcase this one. Which means I'm gonna finish up this dungeon here. I'm gonna turn in-game music back on for now. Sorry for the sudden volume increase. I'm gonna finish this dungeon. My dungeon luck today, or my luck today in these in this treasure dungeon is really low. Therefore, I will probably get kicked out with this door here anyway. And right after, I will be doing the finale of the Allied Society quest. And see how that one wraps up. Or, I mean, each individual quest is wrapped up, so I wonder how they will be interacting with each other. No, actually, I'm gonna get into the third chamber. Would be fun if I suddenly get to the end here. From Chamber 3 on, the battles will become slightly more tedious, usually. So let's go a bit faster with some food. That will help to make it quicker. If you're wondering when I will do my next cover track, I mean, I still have a lot of cover tracks that are a work in progress, that hopefully one day I will actually finish. And there are a ton of tracks that I would love to do, but time is always an issue, or rather, no, time is never the issue. The issue is prioritizing which things to do first. I really would love to do a cover of The Mirror. The idea is in my head for quite a while now how I would like to do that cover. I already have an artist that would make art for the cover for the video, because it would be half real life, half not animated, but with some additional imagery. At least that's in my head, how I would like to make it. And I already have the artist. He's actually waiting on me, telling him how the art should look like. Then I really would love to do... Oh, let me get out of here. There we go. What's the other one called? Is it still too early in the morning? My brain doesn't want to find the name right now of that track. The other one that I would really love to do. What's it called? The one with the Brute Abominator. Do I have to check in here? I guess I have to. Oh, great. Mandragoras. Not Afraid, yeah, that's the name. I really would like to do Not Afraid as well. Although the way I envision it in my head is very different in that case. The mirror would be a pretty much a cover 1-to-1, but Not Afraid I actually would love to make a more slow, maybe even just piano and voice style. At least something akin to a slow rock. I think that could work pretty well for Not Afraid. Although I don't know how to do the screaming part of Yoshi P. How to add that one into the list there, or into the cover. That's the only thing I'm still not fully sure and struggling to find a place. Because it would be sad to leave it out, but also it doesn't really fit into that style of music. However, it's still only in my head, so to really know if it fits or not, I would have to make it. Yeah, pretty much any track from the Arcadian is worth to cover. Or it's worth covering, I mean... Oh boy. Should I? Okay, so there isn't really... The Gatherer's Grasp material, that's a nice one. The rest... I don't think I really need... I mean, that one could be worth a little bit, the Windspalm Bayleaf. The rest is pretty much not worth much. The only thing I really need on here is skill. Even though, I mean, I have 153 million gills, so that's also not really something I need right away. So yeah, let's try my luck, let's see how far I can get it. If I don't get anything at all in the end, that's fine with me too. And we get a 6 right off the bat, that's bad. Let's gamble and go higher. No, it was lower, okay. So no rewards this time round. Which is fine too, really. And down it goes, and I will probably get kicked out without rewards. No! I still can continue. Didn't get to the 4th chamber today. Not yet, at least. So up we go, getting closer to the top there. I'm at 14 out of 20 wins. So I need to get to the top 6 more times to get the achievement. I mean, I wouldn't be against getting up there. Obviously. I'm glad I have this mount already, so I can sell any new drops for the mount. Yeah, lots of tracks I would love to cover. I mean, in the end I would love to cover pretty much every track from Final Fantasy XIV. I just lack the time right now to do it. And for a lot of the tracks I also lack the skill. Especially the way I envision them in my head, I do lack the skill to pull it off. Which obviously would mean that I could just, ask somebody else who has the skill to perform it the way I would love it to sound like. And maybe I will do this in the future too. To do some more collaborations. Or actually to do some collaborations with people that will be able to play the parts the way I would like them to sound, because I myself am unable to do it this way. And also collaborations always are more fun than to do it alone. Just something, yeah, it's more fun to do and actually more fun to listen to as well. Multiple people coming together to make music, to make a video, anything really. But actually it also means, by the way, if there is any other musician out there that would like to make a track and needs either a drummer, a singer, even though the singing is okay, but the recording is the issue for me. How to record the voice. I do have options, but they usually end up with slightly muffled vocals. But yeah, if anybody needs a drummer, needs vocals, needs basic guitar or basic bass or a basic piano play, I can do all of that. Or if you need percussion, I can also do a lot of percussion stuff. Just hit me up and I will try my best to. Fulfill your vision or your ideas. By the way, do I still have some space in my inventory? Yeah, I do. But it's getting low. Almost done with this chamber, and then we will see if I can actually get to the final boss or not today. We don't get a freebie. So it's all down to a 50-50 chance, although I personally am of the belief that it's predetermined how far you can get. That way I'm not upset if I'm getting kicked out, because it was predetermined when I actually got into the dungeon, not that it's predetermined which way I take here. Yeah, getting kicked out, it's okay. That's fine with me. Which means now, let's head over to Tural and do the Allied Society quest. But I will have to get something to drink real quick for that. Also need to restart the camera anyway, real quick. So, let's see, gonna turn that one on. And I will be right back. The Allied Society quest won't take too long to finish, I believe. Will be a short one, but I still want to do it on stream. Will be fun. So I will be right back. I was debating on what to get for drink, and I ended up with something that I need to finish because they are about to expire. Red Bull Fuji Apple, the winter edition from... Is it 2 years ago at this point? Or is it from last winter? The winter edition that we had here. Fuji Apple and Ginger. I really enjoyed this one. I bought a few 24 cases. That's why I still have some left, and they're about to expire. That's why I really should drink them. They are still perfectly fine. They simply lost a tiny bit of fizz. They didn't have a lot of fizz to begin with, but they lost a tiny bit already. But yeah, I only have 2 left. After this one, just one left. So I'm better gonna use them now, savor them, because they will be gone soon. I think they're already gone. Yeah, then they will be gone forever once I drank the last few. And maybe that will wake me up for this quest here, because I'm really... or not really, but I am slightly tired still. So then, here we go. Down here. Whee! Actually, it's over here. The Allied Society quest. Let's see. And they will get a nice emote at the end. That's why I want to do this one. which will fit very well with the map searching. So, Tselihalli, what do you have for me? Touring Tural. Tselihalli wears a tired but fulfilled expression on her face. Why, if it isn't our special advisor, you'll be pleased to know that business is booming at the Turali travel agency. I've scarcely had time to rest my feathers, in fact. But what about you, Miingno? How goes the adventuring profession? I mean, let's go with the bottom one, because I do feel a touch fatigued right now, but that's just because it was a busy week. So yeah, truth be told, I'm feeling a touch fatigued. To think that even you tire. I can't imagine the string of escapades that put you in such a state. I'm certain you've earned some leisure time. That reminds me. Waukesa said he wished to discuss a certain matter with you. If you have a moment, could you stop by the eatery? Sure. If there's food involved, it's always good. He and Blue must want you to be part of this new plan they're cooking up. Now, I should go and greet our newest arrivals. It's always a pleasure to see you, Miingno. Okay. Actually, it's over here. That eatery, not the other one. Hey Blue, long time no see. Radio. So for now, it might be best for you to start preparing the ingredients. Can you manage? It may end up being quite the guest list. The more the merrier. Speaking of which, the guest of honor graces us with his presence. Okay. I'm a guest of honor? For what exactly? Been keeping busy, Miingno. Well, hello. What brings you to the Turali travel agency this day? Well, I was asked to come here, so... I see. Well, it was fortunate you ran into Tselihalli. There is indeed a certain matter we would like to discuss with you. You see, we've heard from our customers and fellow merchants about recent developments in both Urukupacha and Mamuk. It seems both settlements have been revitalized by ambitious new ventures. Apparently, these endeavors flourished thanks in part to the tireless contributions of a lone traveler whose many skills helped pave the way from shaky beginnings to steadfast success. A lone traveler. They're really bringing the travel theme into pretty much every quest. We did hear it in the main scenario already. And I think there was another side quest that used the traveler theme. Was it the weapons enhancement quest? Maybe. Can't really tell, but there are a lot of people that, or a lot of quests right now are talking about us being a traveler of some sorts. As I heard more and more of these stories, I became certain of who this lone traveler was. I believe he stands before me now, in fact. Yep, we did do quite a lot in Mamuk and in Urukupacha. I've been busy, I admit. I knew it. I could imagine no one else, as I heard of the traveler's many selfless feats. In fact, I'm glad to know it was you. I'm certain you're the right man for a little task I need help with. Do you mind delivering 2 missives for me? I'm hoping to reach out to the people in charge of these new ventures at... that name. Sirgoreth the Open-Armed and Gok Golma, if I remember correctly. Let's see, looking to expand the offerings of the Tural travel agency? Not yet. Before such considerations, I feel there is something we should all do together first. My inner abacus is telling me there is no better time to grasp this opportunity than now. An abacus doesn't tell time, abacus tells you numbers for usually money. Anyway, we're planning to propose a little joint venture, is all. For now, though, we have to keep the details close to the chest. Sorry for the secrecy, but believe me when I say it'll benefit everyone involved. Okay. I knew we could count on you. There we have the kaching. I suppose it only makes sense to visit the closer destination first. Sirgoret the Open-Armed. While you're taking care of that, we'll be about our own preparations. Farewell for now. Well then, let's head over. I mean, I will teleport there, so it's not a big difference which way I go first. I wonder why they always forget that teleportation exists. Well, not always, but mostly. They forget about it. Oh, there we go. Afar. Oh, Miingno, it's good to see you. Have you come to lend a hand again? Lipla's letter contains a proposal intended for the leader of Tural's new venture, or so Lipla says. A letter from the Tural travel agency. Let me see. Ah, yes, Miingno, have you by chance read this letter? No, I have not. I thought so. Then I shall keep the surprise. I meant that it may compose a surprise that Liplu considers you her special advisor. No, then I suppose there is no need for you to read the letter after all. Certainly not. In any case, I think I shall read the rest of the letter together with Vuyargur. In the meantime, you should go speak with Rokor Tereth. The spirits ask daily when you will come and play with them, and they will be overjoyed to see you. Ah, there we go. There is something that they want to do with me being the special guest in there. We will see what it will be. Oh, it's overcast, sad. I really like this place. I wish we could fly in here though. Lovely. Now, what game shall we play next? The spirit's energy is boundless. Look, the crafty one has come. Miingno has come. Indeed he has. Here to play with the spirits. Ryokor Terte's choice reflects my own. It is always an honor to meet with a hero of your tragedy. The hands can always use the aid of one such as you. Let's see. So you're here to deliver a letter from the Tural travel agency. They've become the talk of Tural as of late. And you say you're their special advisor. Do you get around? You do get around, don't you? Yet you have not read the letter yourself. Curious. Given the agency's purpose, perhaps they intend to cooperate with the Yokui to attract more sightseers to this place. If that were the case, surely they would have come themselves. I recall the concern is managed by the self-sim siblings who oversaw the alpaca wool bedding emporium, and I know they prefer face-to-face business dealings. That being said, with the lion's share of the restoration work finished, many of the artisans are eager to start their next project. Such a proposal could provide that opportunity and breathe even more life into Urukpacha. We know not what business and project mean. Are you saying more little people will come? More little people like you will come? Well, it's too soon to say for certain. If that were the case, however, would you greet them happily? We would. More people means more friends to play with. Together we can remember all the friends who came before. Oh, I see. Even the spirits have taken to the Yokui way of thinking. Nothing could make me happier. If we play more, then more snow will fall. The frost blooms will blossom and everyone will smile. Farfar will smile too, yes? More snow. We are trying to evade a snow calamity. Remember not to freeze everyone solid. What do you mean? Violence is never the answer, crafty one. You do not know this. You must be wary of you. Oh, that look. That's quite a look. Maybe crafty one needs to be reminded of why we are here. Will you play with us? I don't think you can refuse. Nor do you wish to, yeah. We have pressing matters to attend to ourselves, but it's simply impossible to deny Rokorteret. To be honest, the two of us have been hard-pressed to keep up with the spirits during their games. With you on our side, perhaps the odds will even out. Less talking, more playing. Okay. So will we do something, or is it just a... Meanwhile we played a bit? Looks like, yeah, sometime later. That was so much fun, thank you, crafty one. I'm positively drenched, but so long as Rokteret is satisfied, I'm glad to risk a little frostbite. Well played, everyone. After all that, perhaps some time to warm up and rest would be well advised. Farafar has surely read the letter by now, so why don't you return to shelter? Sure. Come back again, crafty one. We will be waiting. I can tell by the snow on your clothes that you indulge the spirit's playful whims. I hope that you look forward to visiting us as much as we look forward to welcoming you. Now, I believe I have kept you waiting for long enough. You're curious about the letter, yes? Liplu wrote of her plans for the future. It sounds marvelous. So could you please tell her that I would be honored to be part of it? Sure. Unfortunately, I'm unable to share any more than that. While your curiosity must be eating away at you, rest assured everything will be made clear soon enough. Judging by what I read, it seems your next destination is Gokgolma in Mamuk. May your travels be swift. As for myself, preparations must be made for Liplu's endeavor. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay. Yeah, they have something very special planned for the traveler. Ruvolja. Hey, Miingno. come to see how we are getting along. Golma is more prosperous than ever, I'm glad to say. Since joining the Tural Archicultural Association, we've gained more and more customers from outside Mamuk. We've even arranged a Tural partnership for our crops to be used at a taco shop. When I went to Tural to deliver them, I heard some relatives of mine were returning from Mamuk for a visit. They're eager to see what change has come to the city. Apparently, they're bringing along their younglings, so we are arranging to have them ride on a branch bearer. A bird's eye view of the granary is sure to leave a positive impression. That's about it for what's new around here. How have things been with you? Let's give the letter. A letter, you say? Oh, let me have a look. The Tural Travel Agency. I've heard people talk of it in the capital. Wait, you're their special advisor? Advisor? You do have friends everywhere, don't you? What else is in this letter? Let's see. I think Aknir should read this as well. While we're doing that, why don't you pay a visit to the kitchen? Tiaro is there to help Bol stay prepare a new dish. Gotolja should be around too. I think they would all be glad to see you. Once we've read this letter, I'll meet you at the kitchen. Until then... Ah, don't have to go over there, okay. Right into the cutscene. Is that Miingno? You've come just in time. Old Bol Thay's been struck with inspiration and whipped us up a delicious new dish. Well, I heard a few former Mamuk residents were returning from Tuliolal. I sensed an opportunity to use my cooking to show them how much their old home has changed, and the culinary wheels began to turn. And besides, while Tika Slevas has earned a reputation among visitors, we mustn't rest on our laurels as artisans. There we go. Govolja and the others poured their sweat and tears into the granary, and our relations with the Xabral have at last started to improve. Tiatro and the other hunters can visit without fear of menacing stares or harsh words. Mamuk has changed, the entirety of Yaktel has changed. For the better, of course, but not everyone knows this, and it's our job to spread the good tidings. According to Ruvolja, while our crops are popular among those outside the canopies, people are still wary of to step foot within Yaktel. Mamuk has had a reputation as an inhospitable place for so long that many treat it as fact. Even I refused to believe it had changed until I saw it with my own eyes. But your food will get people thinking differently. They won't just hear about the change, they will taste it. I will gladly volunteer for any flavor testing you might need, obviously. Of course he would. I will have you sample my work as well. My newest creation is called Muxtel, meaning forest radiance in our tongue. I've deep fried the shining Najul peels and placed them atop a hearty soup. Deep frying banana peels, okay. I mean, maybe it works. Did they actually make the dish? I don't think so. Apologies for the wait. I must say your friend Liplu certainly has some interesting ideas. And after discussing it with Aknir, we've decided to help bring them to fruition. We would like to begin preparations at once, but wanted to first confirm that the event is being held at Urukupacha. Okay. I didn't know that. Ah, you don't know? But if you weren't there, then... Joja, perhaps we would better leave this matter be for now. There's something in the letter that we shouldn't know. For the time being, could you tell Liplo that we will be happily taking part in her plan? I hope we'll be seeing you again soon, Miingno. I could talk cooking with you until the sun sets and rises again. I can barely believe the stories of the meals you've eaten. Please, you have to tell us more about the world's food next time. As for what I was saying before, we'll handle that ourselves. Give Liplo our regards, Miingno. I will. Oh, actually. Each region has flavors and textures it calls its own, it seems. The knowledge makes me realize there is plenty of room yet for my own cooking to improve. My mood will continue to change for the better, and I intend to lend my aid wheresoever I'm needed. It was a pleasure to chat with you again. I'd like to hear more of your adventures next time, the places you've been, the things you've eaten, and the beasts you've slain. Liplo wrote much about you in the letter. It seems many places aside from Gokgolma owe you a debt of gratitude. Tell Liplo we're looking forward to her plan. And you should too. Okay, don't be so ominous. Where I'm going? Here, obviously. You've returned at last, so how was everyone? Did they have positive things to say about my letter? Yes, they have. They did, well, that's a huge relief. And not that I doubted for you for a moment, but their readiness to agree to my proposal shows me just how hard you worked for their benefit. There was something else I was curious about. How have your friends been faring since becoming established? Well, I hope. There have been many new changes for everyone. I think that's the better answer. Ah, that's good to hear. They reached a milestone with your help, but have the wherewithal to forge a future with their own hands. Much like we're doing here. The news is heartening indeed. And now that everything is settled, the true work begins. Heroes Day Off. And we will not only get the new emote that we did see actually in the benchmark, we also get a new outfit. That I didn't know. No headpiece though. And only one die channel, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Heroes Day Off. Liplo is never one to leave hard work unrewarded. Allow me to thank you for delivering those letters, Miingno. I'll also offer my apologies for sending you hither and thither for such a minor task. There we go. No doubt your feet ache and your back cries out for respite. I've had longer treks. It's okay. As expected from an adventurer of your caliber, you're positively infatigable. Still, you did walk quite a distance, so I encourage you to take some time off to rest at our guest lodgings. Come to think of it, despite all the trials and tribulations you've endured for our sake, I don't believe you've had a chance to stay with us, so how about it? Oh, okay. Latano Macho. Interesting. Good, and I anticipated you might agree to my suggestions, so your chambers are being prepared as we speak. Once they're ready, I'll have Genuhanu let you know. It shouldn't be long, but please make yourself at home in the meantime. I was wondering if you would be able to stay in this place here. And time is perfect right now, it's evening in-game. Alpaca are sleeping. Is that Miingno? Oh! You're still around too. Fontaine. I thought so, it's been so long. I'm not sure if you remember me, it's Fontaine of the Potsworn. It is a pleasure to happy greet you here of all places. Have you come for crafty tasks? Not this time. You're lodging here, good for you. You always seem so busy, it's heartening to know you have the time to recuperate. You are here on a delivery. Fontaine's crafty goods have proven very popular as of late. Fortunately for me, customers have even made the journey all the way to Earthenshire to purchase them. I feel blessed that anyone would go to so much trouble for my work. You played no small part in guiding me upon this path, Miingno, and for that I thank you. Slowly but surely I have overcome the impulse to compare myself to others and become content simply to know my crafts bring joy to so many. Yeah, it's always difficult to overcome imposter syndrome. The seeds of that change were planted the day I met you and Vuklamat. And every day since then I have become more and more certain that coming to Tural was the right choice. You cannot let success make you lazy. The life of an artisan is one of constant improvement. When you are inspired by new ideas, quick tell Ready Rock at once. That way you will always have what you need for your crafty work. Since our business here is finished, it's about time we return to Earthenshire. Rest well, Miingno, and may we meet again. And next one's already here. Are all the lodgings ready? I guess so. Yeah, Fontaine's still think he was kind of shooed in as a cheap way to connect things. But still, a most hearty welcome to our special advisor. If you're ready to see your room, allow me to guide you. I must admit, attending to one such as you is quite the emotional experience. We owe you so much, and we aren't the only ones. We recently had a customer visit from distant Alexandria. Apparently, they had taken part in some sort of martial competition there, and they told us about the various troubles that had recently befallen their nation. It was you and your companions that saw them through those dark times. When I heard that our special advisor was risking life and limb for the sake of others, I was worried. But I also was in awe. To fly freely and nobly as Kikshahihi and the rest, and the least we can do is offer you a place of respite for your trials. It is an honor, in fact. But there I go rumbling again. Please allow me to show you to your room. There we go. Genuhanu, let's Let's go. And will we see it or not? Please make yourself at home. If there is anything you need, anything at all, you only need ask. Oh, but before I go, Liplu said that Waukesa wished to speak with you. If you have a moment, could you visit the eatery later? Until then, please enjoy your stay. We probably won't see the inside, sadly. Of these lodgings. They look nice. Well, this is a surprise. Come to visit old friends. Been a while. He looks... Yeah. I did forget his name. I must say, I'm really bad with names. I have to admit. And I mean, we didn't really see this character for a long time. It was really just a really short visit from him. Let's do this one. You work for the Wing of Reflection, don't you? I'm glad you remember. Then I suppose you also remember how much trouble we went through to ensure that Razavbat had an unforgettable experience. Seiya. I take it you finally found time to relax. I've become quite fond of this place myself, and since our first tour I've arranged several more devoted entirely to fishing. And since fate has brought us together again, there's something I've wanted to tell you ever since our last meeting. Surely you've noticed the effect your actions have had on Tural. Long-standing issues that once griped the nation now seem manageable. I mean, we did do something, yeah. A change set in motion more than 80 years ago when Gulul Jaja stemmed the conflicts plaguing the continent and founded Tuliolal. His Lance Guard made the roads safe and people could move more freely than ever before. And with the Peru giving the mercantile reins, wares of all sorts flowed across Tural. But even so, its various peoples remained in their ancestral lands, following their established customs. The capital remained fundamentally separate. However, Gulul Jaja had no intention of changing that. He understood that it would take time for a single nation of Tural to coalesce, there we go, and entrusted the next generation to see it realized. With the succession of the new Dawn servants, that new generation has come, and the Turali Travel Agency is but one of many enterprises reshaping our home. I hear that you aided some few of them, in fact. People will have more chances to explore unfamiliar lands, more chances again for mutual exchange. And as we come to better know our neighbors, we will learn to come together as a nation and step forth into a bright future. Except for the north, that one actually we didn't really connect, I should say. I was only adventuring as adventurers do. I see. You were only doing what comes naturally, lending a helping hand to those in need. To think actions that comes so naturally to you would help revitalize a whole nation and the people who live in it. Such selflessness is truly moving. I'm grateful for your journey across Tural and for lending your strength to those you met. The Wing of Reflection shall do its utmost to right these favorable winds as far as we can. Now I believe I've taken up enough of your time. Rest well. Yeah, it's a nice finishing spree. Time passes as you reflect upon the countless adventures that brought you to this moment. After lengthy reverie, recall that Waukeza wishes to speak with you. Perhaps he's still about at the eatery. Are we there already? Not yet, no. Too bad we didn't see the inside, but it's okay. Greetings! Hope you were able to take your mind off things for a bit. Your face says it all. Here, cooked a little something up for you. I put my heart and soul into it, so you best hurry to your destination before it gets cold. What do you mean? Didn't expect to be sent off so soon, did you? Liplu's waiting for you at Panakulpelu retreat in Urukupacha. Some hot springs, run by another Pelu, as I understand. But one thing before you go. I'll come out and say it. Back then, with the third promise, all that kidnapping and whatnot, well, things weren't looking too bright after we ran into you. Of course, you were only doing right by our allies, but we had never taken such a beating as you gave, nor been hunted so relentlessly afterwards. You were scared to death. When I saw you again, I was certain my final day had come. But instead, my days have been full of making food I love and watching customers enjoy it. My old crew and I are even earning an honest wage. Not bad for a bunch of former ne'er-do-wells. Yeah. Not that bad at all. Our past crimes forgiven and our apologies taken at face value, all by the grace of you and Liplu. We owe you both a debt of gratitude we can never repay. Still, maybe this meal will go some small ways towards evening the scales. Best be off now to Urukupacha, Miingno. Well then, let's see what the surprise is over there. Actually, is there something else? The food packed is just as good cold as it is piping hot, but nothing keeps its flavor forever. Yeah. And I would appreciate it if you stopped giving me that look. You get all sentimental one time, and that's all people remember. Funny. Now there was one more screenshot they added for this quest line, and it was around here. The screenshot they showed us, so I wonder if that will come now. Let's come from this side. Looks better than from the other one. Biblu's proposal was too enticing to deny, yet as excited as we all are, I have a feeling you'll be having the most fun. And yeah, all of them are here, by the way. You're finally here? When the letter instructed us to come to Urukupacha, I jumped at a chance to see a new locale. Wasn't disappointed so far. Why meet again? While I would love to catch up, you should speak with Liplu first. She organized this whole affair after all. Nopli. Murfulur and I volunteered to guide Ruvulja and the others from Yaktel. They were splendid traveling companions. Farafar told us about the plan. We offered our assistance most eagerly. Who would pass up an opportunity for a dip in these hot springs after all? So then, There you are. We've been waiting. Did you bring the food Kessa made? Hefty packed meal. This boxed meal contains more food than any one person could eat. Although the tantalizing aromas wafting from it make the idea hard to resist. There we go. Good, good. Thank you for carrying it all this way. Now, shall we begin? On behalf of all those who work towards the betterment of Tural, I would like to welcome the guest of honor, you! I mean, I expected as much. Terribly sorry to keeping everything so secretive. I worried that you might shy away from attending this party if you knew what we were about. I knew from the very first moment. Yeah. You couldn't keep it secret from me. my, how perspective. Though I shouldn't be surprised. Thank you then for playing along with this little game. Originally, we had planned to hold this event at the travel agency. As we heard more and more about your exploits around Tural, we began to envision something greater. An event that would bring together everyone you've helped. We've been wanting to thank you for everything you've done, so Liplu's invitation provided the perfect opportunity. Bold Stay made almost too much food for us to carry. We brought Kirkaryar, the Snow Spirit's favorite libation, among other traditional Yokui fare. I hope everyone eats and drinks their fill. Ryokor Tereth and the other spirits even expressed interest in coming. Perhaps their whims will guide them here at some point. Look around, Miingno. Or look around you. All these people from across Tural are here because of you, to show their great gratitude to a dear friend. Even so, a small matter weighs heavily on the hearts of all present. You see, while you were a highly valued contributor to our project, we scarcely knew anything about you. Admittedly, the challenges we faced left us with little time to leisure. But even so, people speak of your exploits in Tuliolal quite often, and with each new story, I learn more and more of who you are. It made me realize how little we actually know of your life, and that made me feel somewhat sad. More than as an advisor, helper or artisan, I would like to know you as a person. We all feel that way, you can be sure. So, if it isn't too much trouble, we'd like you to tell us about your life, both within Tural and without. Sure, if you have time, a few days. But before that, why don't you change into something less dusty from travel? This is a party after all, and we would like to relax. Okay. Battle will not be required of you during this quest. Interesting. Why do they say that? Battle is not required. I'm interested to see what crops are grown in Urukupacha and Kozamauka. Hopefully I can take some samples home with me for the research. Liplu has reserved the venue for the rest of the day. Kikimolu would love this, fond of hot springs as he is, but unfortunately he's already on his way back to Eorzea. Apparently the beasts in these parts sometimes prey upon Peru, who have warmed their bodies in the hot springs. One of Nobli's trading partners almost met their end here, in fact. Why mentioning this now? After you delivered my letters, I came here to wait for everyone while you were resting at the travel agency. We managed to get everything ready just before you arrived. These secluded hot springs are the pride of Peru. The healing waters soothe back pain, sore muscles and flagging spirits. Hopefully, they provide some small measures of relief for your tireless adventuring. This will be a good opportunity to strengthen our ties with the people of Yaktel as well. I look forward to hearing about your time with them. Are you wearing that to the party? Yeah, not good. Yeah, sure. Very well. Now bring out the food and drink. Something wrong with my... Ooh. Nice. That's a lot of food. And the sun is rising right now in game. That's perfect. Cups look so small in Yokoi's hand. And so big in mine. Yeah, it's getting close to... or closer to lunchtime, so I'm getting hungry myself now, looking at all of this. Here they are. Don't be freezing the waters. Please. Yep. I'm sorry. There we go, that was a screenshot that we saw. Leave it to me. Will you help too? Okay. Okay. He'll take care of it. Well done. Ooh, that's a nice shot. And they are not all out cold, but let's see, anything special to say? The food you brought was delicious. Maybe we should invite this Waukeza to Kokkolma? My mouth waters to think what he and Bolstay might come up with if they put their heads together. Everyone's stories gave me a clearer picture of Tural as a whole, and Liplu even arranged for me to visit the fields of reeds. This day proved to be more fruitful to my research than I have imagined. That Pelo Eater gave me quite a fright, but Murfulur ensured that the party could continue unabated. He looks pleased with himself, doesn't he? This party is in your honor, so it was only right that I stopped that hungry beast. My skill as a bodyguard has improved, has it not? I have your guidance to thank for that too. I did not expect Ryokor Tereth to be so curious about the hot springs. To think it would actually try to enter those scalding waters, a sight I'll not soon forget. And they were just there before already. Oh! Rukti! I journeyed here on guard duty for a merchant who has business in Urgupacha, but his dealings are taking much longer than expected. From me, I'll just keep soaking in these waters. Okay. Interesting. What a grand time that was. Were you able to forget your worries, even, if even but for a moment? Yeah. So our next party should be at the travel agency. That's a great idea. That way Wakeza and anyone who couldn't make it this time can join. We can close the travel agency for a day and have a proper celebration. Of course, we'll invite everyone again. Evu, Tseya and Mablu would also love to come. Yes, let's do it sooner rather than later. Now, I'm sure the others would like to speak with the guest of honor. Why don't you indulge them? Ah, once again with everyone. Okay. So let's go once more. It's been a pleasure listening to your fantastic tales. But even after hearing your stories, I have trouble imagining them. One day I hope to see those space carrots with my own eyes. Your journey gives us the motivation we need to make the Gainery even better. You might even hear talk of Kokkolma at whatever far-flung locale our next adventure takes you. And with outside orders increasing by the day, maybe it's time to dream bigger. Be more ambitious. We'll make the people of Mamuk proud. Ah, I forgot to mention, Farfahar, Agnir and I came up with an interesting idea. We want to see that what Liplu thinks, and we hope you'll stick around to hear it, or hear her thoughts. I can't remember the last time I stopped worrying about my duties and simply lived in the moment. Not since Dartorgor's passing, I think. Yet when I saw Ryokorteret's joy writ so plain on its face, I realized anew all the work was worth it. With Sirgorte, the open-armed, now restored, the time has come to look towards the future. To take this precious opportunity to decide how we wish to live our lives. I can only hope that means more business opportunities for us. I shall leave the counting of coin to Master Nobly. Yet if you ever require protection for any reasons, I'm always willing to lend my arm. I'm glad for the offer. Speaking of which, we had a proposal for our own to share with Liplu before departing. I'm glad I had the chance to speak with you, Miingno, as well as everyone else gathered here. And here we go. At the risk of repeating myself, I'd like to thank you again for coming here. But that hardly begins to scratch the surface, doesn't it? For the time you've given us and all the help you've offered, I owe you a debt I'm not likely to repay anytime soon. It's okay. We wouldn't have come nearly as far without you, that's for sure. And now, in bringing us all together like this, you've given us opportunities for new endeavors. After a bit of discussion, we've come to realize our goals align most or almost perfectly. Yes, I want people to know that life in Vorlar's Echo has changed. That the snow spirits are no longer feared but embraced, and that together we wish to shed the settlement's reputation as an isolated mountain community. Yeah, shed it. Not share it, shed it. We all share similar goals. We would like the various people of Tural to remember each other not as strangers with esoteric customs, but as trusted neighbors. To that end, we have a proposal for you, Liplu. Might we partner with the Turali travel agency? We would like travelers from across the continent to see our respective homes as they are now. That sounds like a wonderful plan, Miingno. As our special advisor, what are your thoughts? I think your inner abacus has already given you the answer. Yes, in fact, my inner abacus has been clacking away furiously. Of course, I'm always looking for new opportunities for expansion, but believe me when I say celebrating you has been my top priority from the start. Okay? If you say so. While we Peru use commerce to build bridges between people, you bring them together through high adventure. How many others could say the same? Interesting to use this track here. I like it. Now, while I regret to say it, I suppose this little gathering must draw to a close. Don't be a stranger around Kokkolma. Come check in on Ryokoteret and the other spirits too. Yeah, we will make a special batch of Kirkarjar just for you. Surely you're already thinking of your next escapades, yes? Well, let's give you a hero's farewell. May we meet again soon? And may the road ahead of you be laden with good fortune. Panning up. I think it's panning if it goes... No, tilting up. Anyway, heroes day off. Do I actually have enough space in my inventory for all of these? I will go into the armory chest. Reputation up! Yep, 0 slots remain. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Interesting that they used this icon for that one. Okay. Well, here we go. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da, ba, ba-da-ba. Let's see. Everything just fit. New emote. Navigate. With a compass. Looking where we need to go. Very nice. And new outfit. Alright, let's repair that one real quick. Okay, the headphones don't really work with that outfit. What do I have? No. No. Kind of works. My 1.0 helmet. Let's take this one for now. And while we are here, I would say that's now the perfect place to finish the stream. I've done everything I wanted today. Did manage to get to the end of a dungeon, of a treasure dungeon, but that's okay. maybe next time. As mentioned, I still need 6 more wins. I'm sure one day I will get these 6 as well, or at least getting closer and closer to it. Also working on more music, as always. They will come when they are ready. Just very, very busy recently. A lot of things are happening. All good, everything's okay. It was just very busy times. But please look forward to many, many more great things to come in the near future. It's really looking great, all the stuff that's currently lining up. Yeah, my Chocobo is restless. I will pet it afterwards. So after stream, please give me an hour or two. I will add all the tracks that have been played today in the description on the YouTube video. And I will also add some timestamps to easily find when which one was played. I will also add them to the Final Fantasy XIV Hunt website, so you can watch them there as well. And I think I will soon start to add more tracks, so that simply that the website has more tracks on them, without actually showcasing all of them. I will still try to showcase as many as possible, but I probably will add more and more to the website, just to fill out the catalog from people that created tracks before I started doing this series. Because there are a lot of people, a lot of channels that made dozens, hundreds of tracks almost, that are not yet on the website, but they should be on there so that people know that they exist. And also if they want to cover them, that they have something to rely on. So yeah, that will come. And I think that's all I want to say. Have a wonderful Sunday, wonderful end of the week, and wonderful start into new week. If you're in Europe as well, please take care. It's gonna be another hot week, sadly. Very dry week. Please keep hydrated. Please stay out of the sun as much as possible if you can. Best of wishes, best of luck, and until we hopefully meet again in the next stream. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye. And last but not least, on screen now, we have all the supporters over on Patreon and the subscribers on Ko-fi. The other way around. Supporters on Ko-fi, Joseph Brown, Lea Kitty, and subscribers on Patreon. The list is not correct right now. For some reason it loaded an old list, I just noticed, because some people changed the names. I will adjust that for the next stream. And I'm sorry for the people that have the wrong name on screen right now. I know it updated, or some people have updated it. I will update it for the next one right away. I'm trying to find the current list, but it doesn't want to show up. I will adjust that. I apologize, but thank you very much for all your support. It really means the world to me. Have a wonderful Sunday. Goodbye.